I've been trying to avoid ถนนข้าวสารสุขุมวิทซอย 22 in the past few days because I obediently listened to the Thai police telling me and the rest of the Thai people and tourists not to go to those places. Now, is the terrorist threat a real thing or not? Can I now go back to Khao San Road?
Obviously not. I mean, the threat is really real, especially after this discovery of huge amount of explosive in Samut Sakhon. So that means that what the U.S. Embassy has been warning the Thai government is really real.
But the Thai Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister Chalerm, Deputy Prime Minister Kovind have been telling us, don't worry, there's nothing to worry about. The American Embassy and the 11, 12 other embassies were just overreacting.
That's the thing, because the Thai government has been too concerned about the image of the country and
tourism,
right? And we're trying to put the pieces together now because the government actually has not said anything, or it's only reacted to the U.S. Embassy posting up the warning on the website on Friday. So what we have learned from the government is very limited, actually. But we're trying to put the pieces together. And
what do you make of that? Did the Thai government know about it? And did they consult the U.S. Embassy? Did the U.S. Embassy act on its own without consulting the Thai government?
Well, obviously, we have a reason to believe that the U.S. government tried to contact the Thai Foreign Ministry on, at least on Thursday, to inform the Thai authorities that we are going to put it on the website. What you say about it?
And this Thai side, the foreign minister especially, Kun Surapong, was very angry, saying, I'm disappointed and I'm going to summon the ambassadors at least
he has already, as far as we know, he has already cancelled that plan, and which means that the report that his ministry has been contacted before was true. So we believe that some contact from the embassy was made to the Thai Foreign Ministry on Thursday, which means the arrest could have been taken place before that.
Even the arrest itself is not arrest now. Kun Chalerm said, the first statement on Friday after the U.S. Embassy put up its warning, Kun Chalerm said, yes, we've got 2 suspects now. We've arrested 2 suspects. And then a few hours later, he went on TV. That day, he was on TV on every channel, just end to end, back to back.
Just one suspect.
And then he said there was 1 suspect. And then he said, we didn't arrest him, we just invited him for some questioning.
Well, that's the thing. The Thai authorities are too concerned about tourism in this country, and they try to soften the blow. And we have reason to believe that the arrest and the information, the contact between the U.S. and the Thai government took place before Friday.
Yes.
During which the United States put up the warning on the website. But maybe the warning on the website came about because the U.S. was losing patience with the Thai government handling of the issue. Of course, when this is a sensitive issue, and when you arrest someone and you want to deport someone, you may want to keep it a secret. But in this case, the U.S. may think that we have strong evidence of something very bad was happening, and why the Thai government was sitting on it. So the warning came on the website as some form of pressure, maybe.
And then about 10 to 11 other embassies also put up the warning.
Right. That's the thing, because it seemed that everyone was waiting for the Thai government to do something about it, but nothing happened. So that to force the government to at least do something to make decision on deportation or a press conference or something like that, some kind of a warning had to be made on the website so that the Thai government would react to that and as some form of a preemptive measure.
I see. It's a very strange way of pushing your host government to do something about it.
I seem to agree with this speculation, because you just cannot put out something like that on the website without
No, that's why.
telling the host country.
No way, no way.
There have to be some form of contact before that.
Yes, and I thought that the U.S. Embassy must have at least talked to the Foreign Ministry and said, let's put the announcement out together at the same time.
Yes.
And for some reason, the U.S. Embassy did not wait for the Thai Foreign Ministry to issue the same statement. That's why the confusion still reigns. And the worst thing that has been said by Thai authorities is, and they have said this all along, they said, international terrorists come to Thailand just for rest and for maybe discussions and for meeting up with the people. They will never ever do anything bad in Thailand. That's what they believe in.
Every Thai government
And you cannot
said the same thing.
No,
Yeah.
you cannot allow a government to say that kind of thing. How do you know what the terrorists are thinking? How do you know that they come here just for pat pong? How do you know that they come here just for a beer, in Soy 20, Sukhumvit 22? No, they one day might decide to do something here if it's so easy to do.
Thailand, actually, in Southeast Asia, Thailand and the Philippines are a very soft target because of the tourism and the diversification of society. It's unlike Singapore; they have a very strict policy at the immigration checkpoint, but not with Thailand and the RP.
So we must stop being complacent and have always thought that we are an exception. The severe flood has proved one thing, that Thailand is no exception when it comes to bad news.